The Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria has launched a Small and Medium Enterprises Corporate Governance Guidelines to ensure sustainability of businesses beyond their founders. The guidelines was launched in Abuja in collaboration with Integrity Organization, UN Global Compact Network Nigeria, and sponsored by MacArthur Foundation. Dr. Rabiu Olowo, Executive Secretary of FRC, at the issuing and unveiling of the guidelines, said that SMEs contribute to more than 50% of Nigeria's gross domestic product. The Executive Secretary added that the guidelines were not mandatory but would be a key distinguishing factor to access capital and ensure smooth operations in the short, medium, or long term.
SMEs are an absolutely incredibly profound sector to foster growth, to reduce poverty, and to also promote social progress. And that's why we believe that governance in the SME sector is very, very key. There's a myth that, oh, the biggest problem of SMEs is finance. It's not entirely true. We believe that a well-run SME business, well-governed, with the principles of succession planning, risk management, and all of these well put in place, will promote the ability to live into the foreseeable future. That is the crux of what we are doing here today. And we believe that with this SME corporate governance guideline, SMEs will have the opportunity to live even beyond their founders.
Ms. Ayotola Jagun, Co-Thematic Lead, Anti-Corruption and Governance, UN Global Compact Network Nigeria, said that partners working in synergy could create an ecosystem where responsible business practices and sustainability are not ignored.
The future of Nigeria's economy rests on the shoulders of its SMEs. By empowering them with strong governance principles and a commitment to sustainability, we can create a future that is not only prosperous, but also equitable and environmentally conscious. I urge SMEs and large organizations to adopt the SME corporate governance guidelines and commit to good corporate governance. To achieve the SDGs, larger businesses can further support SMEs who adopt the SME-CGG by providing supply incentives, such as funding opportunities, capital advisory support, project implementation support, conditional funding, amongst others. This action and reward approach benefits both the supplier and the larger business as they work together towards achieving, not just achieving the SDGs, but promoting governance.
Mr. Sojia Pampa, Chief Executive Officer of Integrity Organization, said the guidelines created an opportunity for SMEs to access incentives for their businesses.
We're here together today to discuss the content of these guidelines, hopefully also the feasibility of complying with these guidelines, and also the assistance that anyone trying to comply can get from this mix of parties when they try to adopt the Code of Corporate Governance for SMEs guidelines.
Mr. Osita Ede, Head of Finance Service Cluster, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, said that apart from the capital in a business, investors were also interested in good governance structure of that business. Ede, also Chief Product Officer of Fidelity Bank, pledged LCCI and the bank's commitment to creating more awareness on the SME-CGG.
Every investor and lender want their investment or funds to be safe. Consequently, investors and lenders are not only concerned with a good business idea, but are also interested in a company with a strong track record, a good team, a clear vision. A strong track record, a good team, a clear vision, and a commitment to responsible practices. Good governance enables businesses to equally demonstrate these qualities, thus positioning them for much-needed investment opportunities. Adoption of these principles, especially the recommended practices in Section C and F, would most certainly provide comfort to lenders and investors. In a few weeks, we'll be launching the Fidelity SME Hub, which will be a one-stop shop for SME solutions. And we will incorporate these guidelines and principles in our capacity building programs at the hub as part of the measures to equip SMEs with the relevant knowledge and tools to strengthen the governance practices.